Hi guys, can you hear me? And more importantly, can you hear the music for Skyrim faintly in the background? There is a huge delay. There is quite a huge delay. Probably about 2 minutes. So yes you can. You can hear me and you can hear the game music. Brilliant. That is what we want to hear. No music. You're not hearing music. Really? Okay, that's kind of typical. All right, let me just see if I can figure that. You should hear it now. There may be a brief crackle. Oh. Well, some people are saying they can hear both. How can some of you hear both and some of you... The music is not going to be as loud as me. I mean, I can crank it up. I can crank the volume up there. This is about as loud as it gets. The music is super low, but you can hear it. You could hear it. I thought so. It is. I've got it put on faint, but I'm turning it back down again because I'm going to load the game. Oh, no, I'm going to wait for it to finish first because it's pretty awesome damned music. Gotta give it to them on this one. I mean, Morrowind had excellent music as well, but this track, pretty damned awesome. Okay, so now we've had that, the hype. Right, so you will notice when we get in game, I have moved Richard out into the wilderness a little bit because we're going to do some testing of Perkus Maximus. Although I gotta tell you once again, I'm noticing stutters. I'm noticing stutters on the and it's not YouTube, it's not the stream, it's my second rig. It is. Look at that. That's horrible, isn't it? That really is quite nasty. Has it dropped any frames? That's the problem. It's not dropped any frames. We're not losing frames. It's just a tiny bit stuttery. Is it better on full screen? No, it's not. That is pretty disgusting, isn't it? The question is that watchable for you? I'm suspecting it is not. I'm suspecting that is pretty damned horrible. I wonder. I'll be back. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, it doesn't seem to want to fix, so we're going to have it with a bit of a stutter for a while. We'll see if it clears up, and if it doesn't, I'll restart in another 5 minutes. I'll do a full shutdown, but that is weird, actually. And it's not my system. My system is fine. What I'm looking at on my screen is absolutely smooth. Very, very smooth. I'm getting 60 frames a second with ease. No problem. But what I can see on the stream I'm feeding out, it's stuttery. So it's not Twitch. YouTube. If anything, it's XSplit. I am getting fed up of XSplit, but it doesn't matter because I'm upgrading the stream box soon. So there you go. Right. So, anyway, yes, what I'm doing today is, this morning, is I'm going to be testing the warrior perks for PerMa. And I do apologise if I keep making mistakes. I am very, very tired. As you can imagine, it is 2 AM here. I am trying something a little new. I am trying a very late stream so as to, well, you know, throw a little love to my American friends who obviously probably miss my streams a lot because they are way too early in the day. This is obviously not something I can do very often. I've had permission to do this. My girlfriend has agreed to take the kids to school tomorrow so I can have a lie-in. Because of course I'm going to be finishing here like 4ish in the morning. So this can't be a regular thing. However, I'll try and do it occasionally just so you all get a chance to join in and throw suggestions at me. So, I may even try something like 11 PM my time, which is about 3 hours earlier than this, so, you know, we can get a mix going. But I thought I'd see how it worked and see how it went. But of course, I am tired, so bear with me. Keep shouting out and my Canadian friends as well. Yeah, when I said American, I meant the continent. Both continents, north and south. See, there's 2 continents there. Talking about that, see that? Nice recovery. Not that tired. Right. How about we use Twitch instead of FailTube? Zelfos? We've had this discussion multiple times. These videos are supposed to be part of my main channel. They are to be on my main channel. They are about modding. They are serious videos. And the advantage of streaming them on YouTube, well, there's a plethora of reasons. Not the least of which is the fact that this video will appear pretty much immediately as soon as I shut it down for everyone else to watch at their leisure. Whereas you will notice that my videos on Twitch haven't appeared on my YouTube channel now for a week and a half, on my dump channel. And the reason for that is it takes quite a lot of time to do it, and I don't have time. So, there are many reasons. Please. YouTube is skipping a bit on the live stream. I don't think it's YouTube. I think it's me. It's my end. It's my render box is stuttering. It would do the same if I streamed this to Twitch right now. It would be the same. It is my end, not YouTube. So, we're going to be testing out. We are going to be testing out Perkus Maximus, the warrior section. Is it you or is the brightness too low? It always is with this ENB. Depends where I am. But yes, it's pretty shady. 11 AM. Depends which way I face. If I face that way, it's a little brighter. But yeah. I may also have all my settings incorrect. It's not. It's been a while since I've played, and of course I play with different profiles. So there you go, little brighter for you. No, there is stuttering. There's stuttering. I'm telling you, there's stuttering, and there's stuttering at my end. So there you go. Right. Now, one of the things I will tell you is that I've installed defluffing PerMa and PerMa extended perk descriptions so that I can actually see the numbers that the perks have. This is not something I would necessarily use, but it's a nice addition whilst testing. Well, at least add moderators in future events. I will, but I'm going to have to find moderators, interview them, come up with policies for them, and so on. I haven't quite got my gear together on YouTube. It will take a while, and in the meantime, obviously we will get trolls and we will try and put up with them because that's the internet. I will try and get some moderators sorted out. So, try to check for damage hitboxes, see if different areas do different damage. It would be interesting to see. So, anyway. Tendo's Perkus Maximus, the Warrior. Overview covers all warrior skills, combat mechanics. Skyrim combat is very simplistic, even though most of the game seems to revolve around it. The following tweaks have been made to add some depth and tactic. All changes apply to both the player and all NPCs. In general, weapons hurt more, and armor blocks more of that hurt. Not going to get into the details here, but it's all configurable with the patcher, if you don't like it. Weapons not only carry a specific type and their type's stats, they are also divided into the classes Blade, Blunt, and Piercing. Most perks work based off weapon class, not type. So wait a minute, they carry a specific type and they have classes. Okay, so basically, right, we've got Blade, Blunt, Pierce. Okay. Cut, stab, and bash, I guess. Right. A weapon may belong to multiple classes. The following Venn diagram shows default weapon class assignments. Note that this is actually configurable with patches Maximus, should you disagree. Right. So, for example, piercing, we got claw, longbow, shortbow, crossbow, short spear. We also have daggers, which could be also blades, and wakizashis, tantos, nodachis. And then we have short sword, long sword. Surely you can pierce with short swords and long swords. I guess it depends on your definition of them. Scimitar, saber. Oh, come on, saber? You can't pierce with a saber? Yeah, I'll be configuring that. And then we got blunt, long mace, maul, warhammer, mace, and so on. And then bladed blunt, which are probably the big axes. Battle axe, war axe, great sword, hatchet, and halberd. And we don't have anything that is piercing and blunt. I'm kind of not surprised, but we do actually have something that's in between blunt, piercing, and bladed. I guess technically blunt is probably the wrong word. I would suggest changing the word. That is my current opinion, just based upon this. What he means here is this does piercing damage, this does bladed damage, this does impact damage, trauma. So it's impact, because it's perfectly reasonable for something that's piercing to also have impact. If you have a heavy maul with a big spike on it and you hit someone with it, you will pierce and you will do impact damage. So I think blunt is probably the wrong word for it. Sabers are made for cutting. Yes, they are, but you can pierce with them, surely. We already know that, Gopher. You already know what? Change the word to what? Impact. Blunt damage. Well, no, because that's the thing, isn't it? Blunt is the opposite of sharp. It's the opposite of piercing, which is why he's not got any weapons in piercing and blunt. See, it's not quite the right word, you see. I mean, in a way, war axes are not blunt. Hatchets are definitely not blunt. Hatchets are sharp as hell. But they also are heavy, so they do impact damage. So, yeah, I think so. I think that's what I would do. I would call. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm being pedantic on the words, but it probably should say that. Okay, weapon types convey additional stats: bleed, debuff, stagger, rank. Bleed rank determines bleeding damage on unblocked hits. Debuff rank determines an armor and resistance debuff on unblocked hits. And stagger rank determines how often unblocked hits stagger the target. The following table shows the default ranks per type. Again, this is configurable in patches Maximus. Right, so we've got arming swords. Let's say war axe. I know what the hell that is. It does a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of a defense debuff, and it can stagger. Maces can do a defense debuff and stagger. Mauls do a massive defense debuff. Katana is cutting, and not so much of those. Let's have a look. Greatsword does bleed and defense debuff, but not stagger. Okay. Short bows, longbows do more debuffs and more stagger than short bows. Crossbows do the same as longbows. Okay, interesting. Right. So, worn armor affects spells casting cost. Okay, that's good. Movement and attack speed in a way that relates to its type. Heavy gauntlets hurt movement speed more than light gauntlets, and a heavy cuirass hurts most. Wearing armor levels the related skill. Block just in time to perform a timed block and stagger the attacker. So the timed blocks are back. Tempering and melting stuff down levels smithing. Critical hit damage scales with skills and other damage boosting effect. All weapons have an innate chance to cause critical hits, even without perks. Bear traps may be collected and dropped again to use them. Perks make trap handling better. I'm not totally sure what that's to do with warrior, but there you go. Mastery perks. Each warrior perk tree has exactly one, and most of them are high level. They are mutually exclusive. Each character may select only one, and the choice persists through respecs. So once you have taken a mastery perk, that is it. They either bring abilities or, in the case of smithing, very fancy new recipes. Okay. So, and the master, right, here we go. The master skills, sorry, the warrior skills are light weaponry was one-handed, use long swords, short swords, katanas, tantos, hatchets, hammers, mauls, and blah, blah, blah. Turn the tide of the battle by utilizing well-timed attacks and gain advantages from good positioning. Enter the battle frenzy by landing multiple hits in quick succession, or strike anyone without piercing headgear down. Sorry, without protective headgear down. See, I'm having reading problems. The warrior, does the warrior part of this mod seem just the same as SKYRIM? It's probably very similar. It's the same bloody mod author. Heavy weaponry was two-handed. I actually prefer those terms, actually. Light and heavy weaponry. Use power attacks to shatter shields and execute weakened enemies right away. Pierce all forms of defense and attack. Pierce all forms of defense and attack your foe's maximum health directly. Slow time during forward power attacks to swipe with full precision and scar enemies for everyone to exploit their weaknesses. And scar enemies for everyone to exploit their weaknesses. Don't like the sentence. Ranged weaponry was marksman, i.e. archery. Invest in short bows to stay agile, rewarding flanking and short-range attacks. Specialise in longbows to make every hit count. The difficult shots are the deadliest. Master crossbows to enhance them with additional functionality. Add the forge. With additional functionality at the forge, I'm guessing. Make them silent. Allow them to pierce past shields and optimize them for minimum weight and raw damage. Okay, probably need to be at the forge to even contemplate that. Become a walking wall as you... Oh, this is heavy armor. Become a walking wall as you deflect regular attacks, reduce incoming power attacks to regular attacks, and even punish your enemy for direct hits. And use the armor's weight to boost power attack, balance, and to ram nearby beings. Watch as your training lightens the burden. Grow stronger as the number of people you fight increases, and partially overcome the speed and spellcasting malice untrained warriors suffer from. So if you wanted to be a heavy armor mage, you would have to get better and better at it so you could still cast spells. That does make sense. Okay. Block. Improve your timed blocking by making it easier to pull off and by adding additional benefits to it. Learn to use the shield as a safe harbor to rest behind and as a wall that punishes attackers. Turn shields into defense weapons by enhancing the effects of bashing and power bashing. Smithing. Follow the light or heavy material paths to specialize as blacksmith. Reforging all gear to enhance their stats beyond simple tempering. Master smithing to create devastating weapons and impenetrable armor that cannot be enchanted anymore. Oh, right. So master smithing can do something that makes the armor really good, but it can't be enchanted. Okay, interesting. Apply smithing knowledge to create dwemer automatoi, traps or jewelry, and melt down gear you don't need to recover resources. Okay, this seems fairly okay. Light armor is for losers. Shut up. Right, now I'm still a little worried about this stutter effect, but we will see what we see. Devastating is a weird word. It's a great word. Are you hyped for Fallout 4? Not yet. I'm going to open my window. Excuse me, it's a little warm in here. because everyone's asleep in the house, I've had to close my my door, and of course I've got 3 computers busy at fairly high load. So, Gopher, please say my name, Coddle Creek. Okay, that was strange. Right, so let's start off. Let's start off with... What should we start off with? Archery, perhaps? Okay. So, first of all, what's toggle detect? Well, how do you toggle detect? Is it TDT or something? I can't remember. No. T detect. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Because I want to be undetectable for a while. Let's have a look at the perks for archery. Here we go. Sorry, ranged weaponry. Right, so first of all, press the block button while aiming with any ranged weapon. With any ranged weaponry, weapon will zoom the view. Okay, well, let's just... Oh, God. I keep forgetting I haven't sorted my keys out yet. So. Some horrible Z fighting over there. Ah, I don't have aim, I don't have zoom. Okay. That's pretty much standard, isn't it? So, the first thing is Eagle Eye. Is this right? Yes, thank you. I still got the block. Who are you? Okay. And the next 2 ranks just increase... Oh. View more and slow time by 20%. Fairly standard stuff. That's not actually a very big slowdown, is it? I can't remember if it was faster before. And then finally... That's a little better. I can actually detect. I can detect it now. Yeah. Okay, so this is just pretty standard stuff. I think the zoom is slightly longer. Do those perks affect NPC characters? I don't know. Oh god, the stream's horrible, isn't it? It really is jerky. That is disgusting. Right. It does zoom in more, however, I'm not happy with the stutter at all. I'm going to reboot soon. I really am. That's horrible. So, plus 15% shortbow damage against targets that are between 30 and 20. Right. So point blank gives shortbow damage against targets that are between 30 and 20 feet away. 25%. This is pretty similar to the one we had before, right? Let's have a look. Help bandit. Let's take a bandit chief. Place at me. FF002 FAE. We'll just have 1. Thank you very much. Did I? Oh, wait a minute. Player dot place at me FF002 FAE. Was it that? Yay! Hello. How you doing? Ooh, nice armor. Right. So T detect, and should I god mode? Probably, but all right.
What was that?
Oh god, maybe I should have god moded. Right, he's not taking damage. That's kind of worrying. Right, my bow does 173. Oh no, I didn't mean to shoot you. Okay, this is not good. Why am I such an absolute wimp? I'm level 60 and I'm... Oh god. Excuse me a second. I've not got my keys set up correctly either. I've not actually got my keys set up. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill you. Haha. Right. Yeah. The hell difficulty is that? Expert. That's expert difficulty, and I just got absolutely, completely and utterly, monumentally killed by him. Yeah, I've got my keys set up badly. I've got crouch, but right. I don't have sprint set up. This is pretty awful. Sprint. Yeah, M5. Then it's mod configuration, a matter of time. That's what's getting in the way here. General. Display. Control. M5. Just put it on something else for now. Sorry about this. I changed. This is a. My setting is not quite set up correctly. Right. Okay. So. Is that sprinting? Does that look like sprinting to you? That's normal running. I seem to sprint very slowly. Is that something from Perkus, Maximus? Anyway, right. So, that was a light armor the bandit was using. Right. Oh. The stream is stuttering like an absolute monumental horror. Is it not? I am going to reboot. Yes, I am. That looks better. That definitely looks a little better. It's still not quite smooth, but it's smoother. Actually, it's a lot smoother, isn't it? That's about 30 frames a second. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is much better. Okay, cool. That is exactly what I want. Right. So, yeah. It's 15 FPS for you, is it? Really? That's pretty bad, isn't it? Where's 60 FPS? There's not. We're streaming at 30. We're streaming at 30 FPS. 1080p. So there you go. Yeah, it's still not brilliant though. It is not good. I gotta probably need to tweak the settings something. But it's not, here's the thing, it's not YouTube's end, it's my end. There is something wrong at my end. Definitely still blah, blah. But it's better than it was. So yeah, that last, I've got God mode on. God mode on. Okay, so we now got a bandit chief. Come on. I know these things are tough, but really this tough? Really? Is this PerMa or is this something wrong? Because he's... I mean, this guy's like tougher to kill than a bloody dragon. Is it because he's wearing armor? Is it... Oh my god, it is bows. They don't do any damage on. Okay. I mean, this just seems to be one of those cases where the bow is useless. Okay. No game audio. Okay, that's brilliant. A lot of technical difficulties tonight. I'm hoping when I upgrade my render rig, I will have less of an issue. I'm hoping. That should fix the game audio. So it's heavy armor. It's armor plus heavy armor. No, so PerMa has made it so that bows versus heavy armor are kind of useless. Is that what it is? Is it better with a longbow? Because longbows should have better draw. Wow. Well, in which case then, if that was the aim, to make bows not useless against heavy armor, but more useless, okay, then congratulations. Mission accomplished. Right, okay, let's see what else there is. Let's take a normal bandit then. D. Two. E, F, D.
I'm gonna find whoever did this.
I'm here. Right, excellent. You look more killable. Hello? Okay, I wasn't thinking that killable. Bandit Highwaymen, that was EFD. Okay. FO1 perhaps. Have I not got T-detect on? T-detect. Oh, is this because I'm in God mode? Are you sulking because I'm in God mode? Okay. Get closer, I need you to be closer, because that's when I do most of my damage. Oh, nope, I got that too. Excellent. Okay, right. Okay, so we did a bit of damage. Okay, well then that really did make a huge difference, didn't it? That made an enormous it made it enormously difficult to fight people in heavy armor. So let's keep going up the shortbow tree then. So that was point blank. What do we have next? Move at full speed while having... This is actually vaguely similar to SKYRIM, wasn't it? Okay. It's not quite normal speed, is it? I mean, I'm moving a lot. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Okay. So what was next? Flanking. Shortbow attacks to the target side, 90 degrees in both directions, deal 25% more damage. This is very similar to SKYRIM. But then, to be honest with you, I think the SKYRIM bow combat was actually fairly good. So, prominent flanker. Okay, stagger the target. So there is a stagger cooldown, but I can stagger them once per target every 15 seconds. Oh, no, go back. We want to take that. Prominent flanker. So every 15 seconds we now get...
Careful with that fire. You're mine.
Okay, but it's got to be from the side. Which could be...
That's the best you can...
Yeah, no, that's slightly a problem, isn't it? How can I stun them? Oh, I can slow time, can't I? Oh, it doesn't work that way. Surely that was a flank. Surely that was a flank. You decide to make... No. Okay.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Okay. Let's do it. That's your side. That's your side. That wasn't a stagger, though. Sneak. Sneak's not really going to help. Sneak is definitely not going to help. Using potions. Light armor increase 95. Excellent. Okay. That unfortunately. Right. Okay. Anyway, I probably need Carjo to come and help me distract them if I'm going to do stuff like flanking attacks. But we've seen that happen before. So honestly, I actually think I've experienced that. Shortbow attacks that hit in quick succession deal 10% more damage per successive hit. The target may change between hits, stacks up to 30% after 4 hits. After 4 seconds without a hit, the counter resets. And then stacks up to 50%. Okay, so this is, as I start doing damage, I actually build up more and more damage. Okay, so the first shot should do... Oh, hello, I'm here. No sneak attack. My God, you've got terrible makeup. Okay. And this one should kill you. Yeah, okay, so it's slightly more damage each hit. Pretty much as before. This definitely seems very SKYRIM. And then finally, coup de grace. Ranged weapons deal double damage against enemies below 30% health. Okay. And then what about skill shot? Grants the lesser power skill shot. When used, the ranged weaponry deals about 50% more damage and ragdoll targets at 10 feet or less when at least half drawn for 15 seconds. Half drawn for 15 seconds? Maybe used twice after resting. Could be toggled off by using the lesser power again before the duration. Okay, let's try that. Let's give a try to that then. So this is the master skill. We can only ever have one of these. And I'll tell you what, let's go for the big... Was it this one? Yeah, Bandit Chief, Bandit Chief, Bandit Chief. I didn't quite mean to do that. See. Yeah. I wanted to summon him, but I wanted to do T-Detect first. So, T-Detect. You're dead. And place another one here. Right. Okay. I want to get nicely away. And then I put the T-Detector back on. So, I now have a special power. Yeah, strike. No, it's not that. Okay, no, that's not the one. Let's have a look. What was it called? What was it called? Skill shot. Mastery. Skill shot. Does it come under M as a power? It's not called mastery. I don't... Okay, that's favourites. No, that's active. That's favourites. That's all. There's no master, so it must be skill shot. There we go. Skill shot. Which one does that actually come under then? Oh, it wasn't. Just must have missed it. Okay. So. Skill shot gained. Oh, right. I was going to say, I just used it and nothing happened. Fortify Marksman. Skill shot ability effect. Ranged attacks are stronger and throw targets at close range to the ground. Okay. Okay, so this guy's a tough guy. Close range. Yes! Okay. Okay, I'm doing a bit more damage now, but... Is it done now? Is it over? Is it like... I'm bleeding! Is it over now? So that was it. You get one chance or something? He said it was on a timer, didn't it? It did say it was on a timer, so... Otherwise it probably would be a little bit too powerful, wouldn't it? When at least half drawn... Oh, I've got to draw it for 15 seconds. Is this description wrong? Okay. That was meh. Right, okay, so that's active effect. Skill shot is still there. For 15 seconds, deal increased damage. Oh, right. Okay, so I have to keep doing it? Oh, okay. How long does it last? I get it twice? Okay, I think I got this. Skill shot ability effect. It runs out. Got it. Oh god. The description's a little bit off. Right, and now it's gone. I need to rest before using this power. So I get the power twice. Before I have to rest. Oops. Right, okay. Okay, fair enough. Otherwise it would be ridiculously powerful, wouldn't it? Okay. So, every day I can use that twice and just knock people around. Okay. Excellent. He's completely blind when looking for something. That is the most odd sentence ever. He's completely blind when looking for something. What? Does that mean I'm totally not blind when not looking for something? You don't think it's anything to do with looking at the chat and the fact that it's 3 AM here and the fact that I'm a little confused by the descriptions. I've got to be honest with you. I don't find the descriptions totally... For 15 seconds deal increased damage and this one actually, no, this one makes a damn sight more sense than the description here. But then that could be the defluffer, couldn't it? That could be the defluffer. Oh, right, it's... And ragdolls targets at 10 feet of range or less when at least half drawn. But and it lasts for 15 seconds. I thought it meant you had to have the bow drawn for 15 seconds. I was thinking, how the hell do you half draw a bow for 15 seconds? So I'm thinking you had to draw it, hold it for 15 seconds, and then shoot. That's the defluffer's fault, not the original mod's fault. That description's got nothing to do with the original mod. Ha-ha! Brilliant. I'm using the non-fluffy descriptions, yes, but in this case, the English is a little vague. So, there you go. Right, so that's short bow. Awesome. Power draw. You can right. Let's switch to. I still get the zoom. It means when looking for something in your inventory, you're completely blind. No, don't be daft. Completely blind means you can't see anything. It would essentially be the same as a black screen. You're not making any sense whatsoever. Right. Okay, power draw. You can draw a longbow for 3.5 seconds in total for a damage boost of 30%. Okay, that's pretty much the same as before. And again, just increases the power. What about Keen's Lance? Plus 25 longbow. Damage against targets that are far away. So the further they are away, the better. This is almost identical. This is actually pretty much, isn't it? Okay. Completely blind equals most likely meant tunnel vision. Yeah. It's nothing to do with tunnel vision. Tunnel vision is where you don't see anything around you because you're focusing on a target. I'm not seeing anything around me because I'm focusing on a chat. Throw that in the fact that it's 3 a.m. Do you have a podcast of any sort? This is kind of it. Right, so Longbow's always stagger a moving opponent. Okay, brilliant. Right, let's have a look at this. And what else? Prey, Longbow attacks. This is almost identical to SKYRIM. Staggered enemies, yeah, right. Okay. So. Oh yeah, I really have got none of my keys set up correctly. So every time I crouch, I've forgotten which key I was even using for that now. Yeah. Right. Anyway, you'll put up with the iHUD doing that, won't you? Of course you will. No, you won't. You'll complain. You've all got OCD now. Every single one of you is going to be looking at. Right, what should I do? You'll just be staring at it. I'll be trying to test stuff, and you'll be going, sorry, we just couldn't see because the compass just kept. I know because I'm probably the same. All right, T detect. Off. Oh, let's summon a tough guy. Ooh, he just looked tough, doesn't he? Right, so let's go hide. So this is one of those guys in heavy armor that I couldn't hit before. Let's turn T-detect back on, because, you know. Is he far enough? Let's go a little further. So this is a heavily armored orc warrior. Let's keep the power draw on. Okay. Are you kidding me? Look at how no damage I did. On the bright side. It did say it was going to knock down running opponents, didn't it? I'd rather pray to sharp, pointy object. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so even with all of these extra perks. Where? Oh, there he is. Even with all these extra perks, I can stagger him a little bit. But I've got the stagger. But honestly, I gotta tell you now. That's not gonna work, is it? Right, okay. Yep. Alright. Yeah. I've got stagger on the longbow. I mean, really, against an opponent like this, that's... But how many arrows am I using? Although, oddly enough, it's kind of effective. If I get it wrong, though, he's going to cut me in half. I'm on God mode, but... Yeah, this is why I like to occasional damage. This could take a while. Okay, so even with the extra... right, that's... Who... Let's find... What about that one? What were you? You're a bandit thug. You're not going to survive a single one of my shots, though. That's the problem. Do more damage if I hit him in the back. I'm trying to shoot you in the back. I think this just one-shots them. I think it's the only thing that saved that other guy was the armor. Yep. Yeah, alright. What's up with the shadow on the bow when you crouch? I don't know. I might not have my shadow settings correct. Don't know, to be honest. Yeah, it does seem to lighten up, doesn't it? Okay, anyway. So, crossbows inherently ignore 50% armor. Yeah, I'm not completely sure how accurate that is, you know, to be honest with you. I thought longbows had more penetration than crossbows. Not an expert on this. I know they've got a damn sight more range, but yeah, I mean, I'm agreeing with Zane Watson on this. Arrows doing very little damage against plate armor kind of makes sense, and definitely, yeah, that kind of gives you another really. Oh god, I wonder what the light was. Gives you another good reason to wear plate armor, doesn't it? Really. I'm glad it sort of affects the NPCs as well. That would make playing an archer a lot harder. Definitely getting stutters. It's not good at all. Right, so crossbow, help crossbow. Just want a normal crossbow. Just give me a normal bloody crossbow. Come on. Really? Here, dude, do you have a crossbow? Just tell me a crossbow.
By Izmir's deed, I ain't one for Cuba. Gods be praised.
Alright. No. No. Crossbow. Steel bows. Oh. No. Pickaxe. I thought the pickaxe was a crossbow for a second. Damn it. If I go. Please respond. How is it different from SKYRIM? It's not SKYRIM. That's how it's different. Yep, it is stuttering again. Okay. Yeah, the information about the live stream tends to come out a little slowly, doesn't it? I need to plan them. People miss you, dude. People miss you.
Ugh. I'll need to bathe thoroughly to get this stench.
I don't think people miss you. Right. So, no crossbow. Come on, I've got to have a crossbow. I've got to have a bloody crossbow somewhere. Really? I don't have a crossbow. Oh, come on. I've got crossbows. I have got a... Right, fuck, I'm going to make a crossbow. I'm going to make a... Oh. I haven't got the... Ash longbows. Blah. I don't... Oh, God, really? Just... Come on. I'm going back outside again. Don't want to listen to Lydia complaining. Right. Somebody get me the code for crossbow. Yes, Loopy Sausage. Please find out crossbow. X0 is the vanilla one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Player dot add item 0. No. 801. I'll have one of them. Thank you. What? 801. Oh! Oh, of course it's. Oh God, we're Dawn Guard. Dawn Guard. What the hell was Dawn Guard? 02 probably. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, it's a meat bloody pie.
Had enough of fish.
Dawn Guard. 3. Crossbow. Hey, I need some bolts. Help. Bolt. Give me some. Ah, we got. No. 03. No, come on. Ammo. It's okay. Forget looking at weapon. Ammo. There we go. I don't want fiery bolts. I just want bolts. Normal bolt. I've got too many mods installed. Dwarven bolts will do me. Player dot add item 0300D099. I will take 400. Excellent. Brilliant. Nicely done. So we've now got a dwarven bolt with a crossbow.
Tender rack of ribs.
Now. Yeah, I'm getting stutters, aren't I? That's pretty horrible. That is pretty horrible. Meat pie has the best penetration. Yes, very funny, very funny. Okay, so, to detect is now on, and place at me. Was that the tough guy or not?
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Yeah. Whoa. Yes, that's my boy there. Okay, so I want the tough one. Where's the tough one? It wasn't FD. You, come on.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Okay, we got the chief. Okay. All right. You killed Yorland. Killed Yorland. I didn't even know Yorland could die. What is wrong with your shield? Okay, I have got. Okay, this is probably not the best place to test. This is almost certainly not the best place to test. The thing is, I need a forge. Because I think, don't I have to forge these damned things? Okay, so, advanced missile craft. Unlocks strong and strongest bolt variants for crafting. These bolts deal more damage. Okay. Aspiring engineer. Unlock recurve crossbow modification. Okay. Lightweight crossbows have their weight. Okay. Proficient engineer unlocks arbalest crossbow modification. Arbalest crossbows deal 50% more damage against blocking. Okay, what's next? Put 2 crossbow modifications on a single crossbow. Okay. Okay. So crossbows automatically go through 50% through armor, which probably makes them better against... Yeah, okay. Oh dear. Did it again. Yes, sorry about that. Okay, so I now have recipes for... Iron... They come under steel. I can now make... I can make crossbows. Oh, steel ingots and firewood. Help. Ingot. Steel ingot. Player dot add item 005A500. Player dot set AV carry weight 10,000. What? Player dot set AV carry weight 10,000. Brilliant. And then firewood. Help. Firewood. Player dot add item 0006 F993 100. Okay, so We now got firewood. Right, let's build. Wood? Practice that out? No. Longbows we can make. Right, hide. Nordic. Iron. They don't come under that. Steel. We can now make crossbows, and I'm going to make 3 crossbows, because I'm going to try making different things. Hinge. Nordic. Miscellaneous, then. No? Alright. What am I missing? What am I missing? What do they come under? What do they come under? I wasn't really reading very, very carefully. Barbed bolt. Okay, I've got barbed bolts. Oh, good grief, really? Lightweight crossbow modification. Extreme building. Yeah, the missing Skyforge textures is a patch at the bottom of a medium book of silence page. Okay, yeah, so that, alright, don't worry about that too much. Let's worry more about the fact that I don't seem to have, am I being dense? I'm probably being dense. I am probably being dense. Oh, there we go. There we go. Crossbow modification kit. But where are the extra bows? Skyforged steel arrows? No. Where are the... What was they called? Bolts. The something bolts. Steel bolt. Yeah. It was like barbed bolts or something, wasn't it? Cooking pot. Shut up. Oh, the grindstone? Oh, do you think that's... I have to use the grindstone for something? I'm going to have a look at that. I'll test it out. I don't think so. I think I have to... Crossbow. So I took a lot of weapons out with me. Right. Okay, never mind. No. So, let's make the weapon modification first. It's done at the cooking pot. It's done at the cooking pot. That's... Okay, you know what? We're alright with that. Where was it? It was miscellaneous crossbow. I'm going to need iron ingots and Dwemer cogs. Help. Ingot. Player.add item. 5A CE for 100. What? Player.add item. What have I missed there? What have I missed? Miscellaneous, iron ingot, 5ACE4, 100. Is it demanding the... Alright, ugh. This is the problem with doing it in a menu. I can't quite read the text at the bottom. Alright, and Dwemer cog, wasn't it? Dwemer cog. There we go, Dwemer cog. Help. Dwemer. Tell you what. Help. Cog. Player.add item AE BF1 20. Okay, so now we can make a crossbow modification kit. And lockpick. Oh god, I stored all my lockpicks because they weigh a ton now. Player.add item A 100. Okay. 2 and 3. I've now made 3 of them. Now what do I do? Crossbow? No. Do they come under miscellaneous? Crossbow modification kit. No? Alright. Yeah, I actually know that. Okay, heavy painted body shield. Could be interesting. Okay. My God. Steel. Building materials, not Nordic. Crossbow modification. Done that, done that. Water battle assembly parts. Okay, you're going to need dwarven smithing perk to make the advanced crossbows. Really? Okay, that's right. That does make sense, but is slightly annoying that you have perks here that pretty much rely on you having smithing. I mean, it does make sense. I'll grant it that. That makes sense. So, and where was dwarven? Oh, that's light. Okay. So we have to do steel and dwarven. Alright, now that's fair enough. Dwarven. Dwarven crossbow. Maybe I should make dwarven crossbows. Actually. Anyway, so miscellaneous crossbow crossbow. Now where do I make them? Steel? It's really, that's the cooking pot as well. You're kidding me, cooking pot. You know, if it's not the cooking pot, what we're going to do is we're going to quit. And we're going to save here, we're going to quit, and we're going to go and read some of the more detailed readmes. Gotta be honest. Alright, where's the nearest cooking pot? Where the hell?
Dead, not to ignore.
Wrong place.
Took me in and helped. I had a bad time a few years back. And I turned to drink. Ignore.
Alright.
Wouldn't let me stay.
I feel my sprinting's changed. Or is it just I'm too busy? I've been sprinting in Fallout New Vegas for too long that I kind of I expect it to be the same. Right, where's my cooking pot? Get out of my way, Javier.
How can I help you?
Cooking pot. Alright, so we're going to cook. It's not in it. Steel bolt barbed and steel bolt. Okay, that's... Should I create this item? Yes, you should. Strong. And we can make... Steel bolt strongest. And we can... Alright, we need... help. Yes, I know. Steel bolt. Player dot add item 03000 BB4 1000. What? If I do it again, add item 03000 BB4. Oh, not projectiles, ammo. I'm trying to add the projectile. For those of you that do not know, the difference between the projectile and the ammo is the ammo is an item that it's a static item. You can drop it on the floor. You can put them in chests and so on. The projectile is actually what flies through the air. And yes, in this game, it is two completely different items. Okay. Now for barbed stuff... Strongest barbed. Okay, so I'm going to make some strongest barbed things. It uses iron ingots, steel ingots, and... Right, okay. Okay, so I now have a bunch of stuff. This is dwarven. Dwarven bolts. Barbed. And strong. Okay, food. No, miscellaneous. Potion. Right, so anyway, we got the bolts. The bolts are in the cooking pot. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, no, projectiles are not an inventory item. Give you an idea, right? How to describe this? It's one of the things that's hard. It's hard to describe unless you really know how the engine works. But what you see in the bottom right-hand corner that says Dwarven Bolt 360. That is how much ammunition I've got. And if I went to my bolts, the Dwarven Bolt, and I decided to drop one of them, that there is an inventory item, a Dwarven Bolt. Okay, I don't have any bolts. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have bolts. Dwarven bolts. I've got lots of them. What you're seeing on the weapon, believe it or not, is neither. It's part of the weapon. I know that sounds insane, but that item there is... Anyway, the instant... Okay, I didn't quite get that. There, right. What you see flying out of the crossbow right now is the projectile. And it is not the same as the thing that's on the floor. And it's also not the sort of thing you find here. Which is, once again, one of those just stuck in the thing. So there you go. You've had a quick lesson on how the Skyrim engine works. So... You need a dwarven crossbow to make the modded crossbows. That kind of makes sense. So let's go make a dwarven crossbow. Okay. This is part of testing though, guys. Just for those of you who don't realise it, part of testing for me at least, is to start up the mod and see if I can kind of figure it out from the in-game clues. Not from having read tons and tons of documentation. It's kind of important. For example, the cooking pot thing. I would classify the cooking pot thing as an oddity. It's not immediately instinctive that you're going to make barbed bolts and that type of thing at a cooking pot. So that's one of those things I would make everyone aware of in the video. I would point that out. Whereas, you know, if you made them at the forge, it would literally be a throwaway comment. I might even forget to mention it. So... Okay. What do I need for the dwarven crossbow? Okay. 5 dwarven metal ingots. Help. Ingot. Player dot add item 000 DA. No, DB. 8A2 50. Yeah, it's actually very hard to read with this menu up. There's probably a mistake. Okay, so I'm going to make 3. Oh, right. And now I have... Oh, right, let's just... Okay, so we've got Dwarven Arbalest. Dwarven Lightweight, Recurve, and Silenced. Okay. Lightweight... Recurved and oh god, right, of course I need now to make actually and silenced. I just want the basic one for now. I want the basic one, but I can it is unfortunate, isn't it? That is a little bit unfortunate that I mean, I understand that's how he's had to do it, but I wish there was a better way. I wish there was a better way. So, okay. I know you don't need to write zeros. You've probably seen me several times not writing zeros in front of them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You'll get used to it. Especially if yeah, I know. Especially if it's like A or F, as I did earlier. So, let's have a look. What have we got here now? We've got Arbalest. I tell you the other thing.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Okay, you know what? Let's forget making them The problem is, if I'm going to compare these weapons to the ones I've just tried, I should really smith them up to their magnificent best, should I not? I really probably should. Let's have a look. Craftsman skill, material steel, material dwarven, material orichalcum, ebony, material daedra. Mastery warforged. Allows you to craft reforged gear into warforged gear. Okay, we're gonna have to look at that separately. We really are. Okay. Do you know what I've just realised? We're barely going to get archery tested properly in 2 hours. Just bloody archery. Wrong. Especially if I keep doing stuff like that. Okay. Please just go with the flow and don't crash it. Don't crash what? Ye of little faith. Okay, so we've got a dwarven crossbow. Let's go craft that. Thank you. That's a normal one. A legendary arbalest. A lightweight. A recurve. And a dwarven crossbow silenced. Do they actually look different? Okay, that's how tired. Just jump. All right. Yeah, look, I'm sorry about Yorland. I'll bring him back to life in a while. I think what we should do is go back outside. Yes, indeed. I see what you defluffed your perma. I had to do the same, so I don't have to tab every level. Yeah, I don't know. The defluffed descriptions do have some issues. Why is my...
You tried mercenary work?
Why is my stamina not going down when I sprint? And why is my sprint just not that fast? See... Okay, this is me walking. This is me running. This is me sprinting. My stamina's not going down. Why is my stamina not going? Oh, I wonder if I've still got a SKYRIM script running, which is possibly something I should fix. Better message box controls. I actually have that installed. I'm not totally sure why it's not working. Better message box controls is installed. Something must be conflicting with it. So, yeah. This is not my play profile, though. This is my testing profile, so I may well have foobarred it. Alright. You have God... Oh! I've got God mode on. Of course I don't drain stamina. Yeah, thank you for that. Right. So, here we go. We have got... Dwarven Crossbow Legendary. Let's just try that. Let's just try that. And, do I have T-Detect on? On. And, place at me. Are you one of the tough ones? I don't think you are. I think it ended in AE. Alright, let's try that. Who are you? You don't look tough.
Now ain't this a surprise? Do your worst.
Mm-hmm. Not a lover of crossbows. However, help band... What? Excuse me. Help bandit. And we were looking for the chief, weren't we? This doesn't look right. That looks like it's changed. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. 3, 5, 5, 5.
Picked a bad time to get lost.
Okay, good. You got armor on. That didn't seem to hurt you very much, did it? Okay, so even the crossbow bolts. On the flip side, they make it kick a little bit. Okay, so this is the bog basic.
Can't wait to count out your
Oh, not impressed. Not impressed. So, arbalest. This is the. I guess this just does more damage. I don't suppose it. Does it do anything else? Does it stagger? I can't. Let's have a look what it says. Let's have a look what it says. Oh, we should also try the other bolts, but we'll do that in a minute. Oh! It's only going to tell me one thing. I've got... But what was the arbalest? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what the arbalest did? Because I've got lightweight crossbow. That fires faster and is lighter. And the silenced crossbow, which has a higher sneak multiplier, fires a little slower. Do I have immersive weapons? Yes, I do. Is that a bad idea? This seems to be... This seems to stagger him.
Tell you, you start running, so I can stab you in the back.
Okay. So... Alright, let's try the different bolts. Barbed. Bleeding damage or strong? Auto-equip. Please. Bolts. Ah, that's because I got auto-equip. Yeah, this is gonna take pretty much forever, isn't it? Yeah. The recurve does more, does it? Okay. Okay. He's now taking bleeding damage, and apparently my barbed bolts do flames. Alright, so, okay, then recurve bow. Even more damage. Oh, that's true, actually, it does, doesn't it? I gotta tell you, I'm not seeing crossbows as being hugely useful against these guys. Are you? Look at this. Imagine if I didn't have God mode on. He would have killed me ages ago. Right, okay. Then, last of all, the silenced crossbow. This... Oh. Why do I... Why am I walking slowly? Why am I walking slowly? Ah, because apparently I turned that off. Don't go anywhere. I would like to kill you. Okay, so... Detect. Detection is off. Place another one of those guys at me. And... Right, this is a silenced crossbow. So this should do more damage. Okay, that really is completely and utterly useless, isn't it? Oh, I forgot to put detect back on. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Okay, I'm not even doing... Mind you, I don't have any perks in longsword, so... Okay, well, then, honestly, at the moment... I'm not seeing how any of the bows are viable against armoured opponents. Am I incorrect? Am I incorrect? Does PerMa make heavy armoured opponents pretty much invulnerable to crossbows and bolts? Because if so, it's interesting. That's interesting, and I think I kind of like it. But it would definitely make Richard... It would make him almost unplayable, wouldn't it? I thought there was supposed to be an ignored armor thing on the crossbow. I'm thinking the wrong mod. No, you're not. You're actually thinking correctly. At least it used to be. Maybe it isn't anymore. Oh no, that was SKYRIM, wasn't it? Wasn't that SKYRIM? The enhanced crossbows ignored armor. I'm afraid they don't. As you noticed, if that's them ignoring armor, I'm not very impressed with those things. I mean,
this a surprise?
I mean, I just shot him with a crossbow bolt. I mean, these are critical strikes. Whereas this is a longsword with no perks. Okay, let's just. Even the short bow arrow does more damage than the. I think. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It's just difficult to say. I'm not. I would use the short bow rather than this. Well, to be honest, crossbows are. It's no more reasonable that crossbows go through armor than bows, to be honest. Long bows, anyway. Maybe short bows, but some crossbows could pierce armor, I suppose, but they probably took about 10 minutes to wind up. Trivite versus a dragon. Vanilla enhanced crossbows penetrate armor. Well, okay. The crossbow from the DLC Dawn Guard. Well, Oh, the enhanced blueprints you get from doing the quest for them ignore armor. Okay. Someone's player.add item 0300F19F1. Okay, enhanced dwarven crossbow. But here's the question: Can I add these things to them? Now, this is just a regular crossbow. It's not been made legendary. It is actually doing a bit more damage, isn't it? But not a huge. I mean, maybe the bandit chief is just a bit too strong. Maybe the bandit chief is just a little too strong. Because he seems to take way too much damage, doesn't he? Okay, help. What has... No, I'll tell you what. Let's find a vanilla bandit chief. Okay, help. Bandit chief. Okay, so let's summon... 1B0D8.
You picked a bad time
Okay,
to get
okay,
lost.
she's got. No, she's pretty damn tough as well. Oh my god, really? Seriously? Yeah, that's one of my mods has removed the 50% penetration armor. Yeah, okay. I mean, the thing is, he's... Help. Oh, God. Wrong. It's doing a lot of damage. Even though it's not even legendary, this thing. 78. So something's wrong, isn't it? Something is wrong. Yeah, alright. So, it would seem I have to track down a small issue with my setup, because that is definitely... Yeah, they should try on a fresh character. Yeah, well, I don't have a fresh character, so that's not really an option, isn't it? Is it? Right. Okay, then it would seem I need to spend some time figuring out why my crossbows are not penetrating armor. However, that doesn't really affect PerMa. That doesn't really affect PerMa. What we've established at the moment is that the mod does say start a new character. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It really does not matter at all. It just means that I might have some scripts running and so on. That's not what's made the crossbows go funny. What could it be? What could it be? Do you think it could be... Of course, it'd take way too long, and then I'd have to get all the stuff, and then pimp his perks, yada yada yada. It does not take 5 minutes to do a fresh character. It takes 10 minutes to get through the start area, and then I have to pimp him. It's going to take me a couple hours. It took me a couple hours to get Richard ready for this. So, try on an Imperial Guard. All right, but people are right. There's no crossbow enchantment. Something is wrong with my mod or load order. Yeah, I can use the console commands to get him started up after about 10 minutes, but it'll take me... That takes time. It just takes time. You got to add this, you got to add that, you got to add this. Stuff takes time. So, what is it that has caused... Let's just have a quick look at Richard. Could it be with the difficulty level? No, I don't think so. No, this is almost certainly something I've done in the mod setup. I'm assuming. So, yeah, guys, I know how to create new characters, but it takes time. I can't just create a character. I've got to advance his skills, give him perks, blah blah blah. We've got approximately 15 minutes. It's not going to happen. So, all right. Let's see, Sovereign Guard. We don't want it in Sovereign Guard, do we? Whiterun will do. Okay, this was just before he went off to Sovereign Guard. Ugh. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Does he have a crossbow? I don't think he has a crossbow. Wait, okay, no. Help. Dwarven crossbow. Player.add item 0300 F19 F1. Let's also add a normal one. Let's have a look at this. 300 B647. B647. Okay, let's have a look. Bang! 50% of armor. Attached with crossbow. What's the difference between the enhanced one? That one ignores 50%, and that's... yeah. Right. But that's with SKYRIM, you see. That's with SKYRIM. So...
Tidings. Oh, did you need something?
Yes, I know. I know. I've messed something up with the load order. Definitely. And I can't test this anyway because I don't have the PerMa perks installed. But there you go. So... right. So then the big question becomes... what? Could it be... patches spermata? Let's try it without the patch. Damage didn't just get doubled, it got probably like quadrupled. SKYRIM. Yeah. Oh. Right, if I can't fix this very, very quickly, I'm probably going to do it another night. I'm going to figure it out off camera. Okay, that caused a huge crash. So why did that cause a huge crash? Right, it needs the patch. Maybe it needs the patch. Okay. It needs the patch. Let's remove defluffing PerMa. Perhaps defluffing PerMa is what caused the issue. I don't know. I'm totally guessing at the moment. All right. I should have noticed that, shouldn't I? What is it saying is missing? What is it saying is missing? Perkins Master, ESP, Perkins. Oh! Oh, God. I think it's the defluffing perm. I think it's when I added... No, of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. Perkus crashes. If you do it another night, do another new character. No, I'm not doing new characters, guys. I'm not doing new characters. I am not doing new characters. Please, please. What's wrong with you? Perkus maxed. I want that at the bottom. But what's this one? Pre. Missing masters. Perkus Maximus Master and Perkus Maximus Thief. Alright, here's the thing. Let's just... Right, we've added Perkus Maximus back. There's Perkus Maximus Thief. We've added the compatibility patches. And we've added Patches Maximus. I'll then sort it. Oh! You see, I'm tired. Oh, it's probably an indication that I should go to bed. I just want to see if this fixed it. Oh, give me... The taskman. Oh, you're annoying me now. Arrgh! Okay. Right. Patches Maximus is there. Right. It seems to be okay now. It seems to be okay. Try clean Skyrim without mods with PerMa. No. That's not really very useful, to be honest. It's not a realistic setup to be testing. We've already tried installing it and it worked, but what I need to do is install it and figure out what I've done wrong in case it's something I did wrong with PerMa, because I'll need to know that when doing the installation video. So, yeah. Crossbows. Still got the problem. So yeah, it looks like what I'm going to have to do is slowly remove mods one at a time until I find the culprit. And yeah, I wonder what that could be. It's weird that the SKYRIM one doesn't do it, isn't it? Gopher is sleep deprived. It's almost 4 AM here. I'm almost certain that I'm going to be going to bed in a second. I've just got this little OCD thing where I wanna see my crossbow armor back. I want to know why it's disappeared. Don't trust loot for this. No, I probably won't trust it in the end. Ooh, that was interesting, wasn't it? So what was missing? What is missing? Interesting. Nothing has been detected here. No, I do not have SKYRIM installed. At least I didn't. That loaded just fine. Oh, it's probably because the save I just tried to... wait a minute. Files are in your overwrite mod. Of course they are. I've got to figure that one out soon. Delete. I think I figured it out. I've loaded a save with PerMa perks selected. That was probably why it crashed. No, I don't want to activate PerMa, guys. I don't want to activate PerMa. I've deactivated PerMa for a reason. I'm trying to find out if PerMa is the reason my crossbows have disappeared. Was that the one? Or was that the one? Probably that one. Next Fallout New Vegas chapter is probably going to be after Christmas sometime. There you go. Yep, there you go. Correct. So, let's have a look. Now I need to summon a crossbow, because I do not have a crossbow. Help. Dwarven crossbow. And player.add item. 0300 B6471. Dwarven crossbow gained... No! So it's not PerMa. At least we know it's not PerMa then. So something else has killed off my crossbows. And before I continue on, I need to figure out what that is. Something in my load order is giving me grief. And I don't know what it is. So, I'm going to do that another night. I'll actually do that off camera. I will figure out why my crossbows are not up to stuff, and I will fix it. And then I will do another live stream where I finish off testing crossbows, and I will begin testing block and perhaps one-handed weapons. Hopefully that will go a little faster because A, I'll be more awake, and B, I can test them at the same time. I think the problem is with testing the Marksman tree, you've got 3 different types of weapons to try. So, there you go. So I will find that another time when I am a lot more awake, and then I will re-enable the PerMa mod. Probably have to rerun Patches Maximus. And yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? That really is a bit weird. Something on here is ruining my crossbows. I can't think what it would be. Honestly, from a quick look, I cannot, for the life of me, think what it would be. So there you go. Is it possible that SKYRIM added the thing to crossbow? No. Oh. I don't know. Honestly, I don't actually know if it could have been SKYRIM that added it to the crossbow. Is it SKYRIM that added 50% damage reduction? No. No, of course it wasn't. Was it? Is it? I've ever been playing with SKYRIM for so long that I think SKYRIM's vanilla now. Am I planning on playing Dragon Age Inquisition? Yes, I'm upgrading my system reasonably soon. Okay. Loading a vanilla game now. This is totally unmodded. Totally and utterly, completely unmodded. What's he doing? Faffing around. Help. Dwarven crossbow. Player.add item. Okay. 02. Oops. 0200 B6 471. Oh god, I hate this. That's horrible. That's really horrible. Dwarven crossbow. Dwarven crossbow doesn't have armor piercing. That was a SKYRIM thing. That was a bloody SKYRIM. Oh. Well, at least I'm in good company. Because you guys thought that was the default as well, didn't you? There's your vanilla dwarven crossbow, guys. Right there. It was SKYRIM that added the 50% enhanced. Oh, God. Right, so the... Alright, so you're saying that the enhanced... Okay, 0... F19F. 0200F19F. My god, how tired are we? Okay, enhanced dwarven crossbow has ignore 50% of armor. Alright. Right, okay. Check the archer skills. And the vanilla tree. Right. Archery, archery, archery. Bows do... Critical shot. No, there aren't anything. Anyway. Right. SKYRIM just added that to the normal crossbows. That's all. It added the 50% ignored armor to all crossbows. However, it is weird that that does not seem to appear on the enhanced dwarven crossbow with PerMa. It's as if PerMa has removed it, which is a little odd. I will do a little research into that. So, yeah. So... No, it's not. It's not. The 50% ignore armor is only on the vanilla enhanced dwarven crossbow. So Jesus Christ vanilla crossbow. Pretty sure Jesus Christ didn't use crossbows. The Dawn Guard crossbow from the DLC has 50% penetration. Why doesn't it say that then? Or is it the normal one then? Alright, are you saying that it's the... Let's have a look. Help crossbow. Are you saying that... Where is it? Player dot add item 02000801. Right, let's have a look. See if he's right. The vanilla crossbow. No, you're wrong, mate. You're wrong. Mr. Jesus Christ. Crossbow. This is the vanilla crossbow from Dawn Guard DLC. And it has not got a 50% armor. At least, if it has, it's not saying it. The enhanced crossbow does, though. So... There you go. It looks like you have to have the enhanced one to get the 50% armor. But with PerMa, we didn't get 50% armor reduction with the enhanced one either, which is odd, right? That seems to be a little odd. You would have expected it. Still, that does unfortunately mean crossbows are not that viable against armor unless you've done Dawn Guard and... Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, they've got a... Win it. They have a passive armor penetration of 10%. Okay. Interesting. Still, even 10% is not that good, is it? Really not that good. It does look like with PerMa, even crossbows are not going to be useful against someone in plate armor, in heavy plate armor, orcish armor, ebony armor. If you get someone wearing that type of armor, you're going to have to switch weapons. That is going to make certain playthroughs very, very difficult. Unless you get all the way into the Dawn Guard DLC and get the enhanced crossbow. Once you get the enhanced crossbow, you possibly got a little more... mind you, that's if the enhanced crossbow's got the 50% armor. Okay, why is everyone shouting? The enhanced crossbow is from the DLC Dawn Guard. I know it is! Guys, I know we've got the enhanced... Oh, you mean the advanced Dwarven crossbow and the enhanced normal crossbow, they're the same thing. They're both going to have 50% armor removal. So... the enhanced normal crossbow has armor ignorance as well. I know, I get it. But you only get the enhanced crossbow once you've done the DLC, the Dawn Guard DLC, and finished the quests for the quest giver. Yeah, the enhanced crossbow and the enhanced dwarven crossbow, those are things you get from doing a quest. So if you don't do the armor penetration, you're not going to get that until late on in the Dawn Guard DLC. So at a very early stage, crossbow is still not going to be that useful. That is a wooden enhanced crossbow. We know... oh, God. Enhanced crossbow. Player.add item 0200 F19E1. Yes, there is the enhanced crossbow, the same as the enhanced dwarven crossbow. Can we stop can people stop telling me about the enhanced crossbow as if I don't know about it? As if you're not listening to the words coming out of my mouth into this microphone. People are face-palming me. Every crossbow in the game is from the Dawn Guard DLC. What I call vanilla crossbows are from the Dawn Guard DLC. If they're not from the Dawn Guard DLC, they're from mods. Unless there were some... were there any crossbows in the later DLCs? I don't know. But if I say vanilla crossbows, I'm talking about the Dawn Guard ones. It's 4 AM. So anyway, yeah, right. I will try and find out why it is that I'm not getting this 50% armor penetration on my enhanced bows. On my PerMa test profile. I will test that out. But at the moment, it doesn't look like even crossbows are going to be that good against heavily armoured opponents until you've got quite far in that quest, which is pretty late, I think, for a viability threshold. There were no crossbows in Dawn Guard. No, I didn't think so. You still have a SKYRIM patch in your load order. BC plus SKYRIM. No, I don't. What you're looking at now is vanilla. What you were looking at there was vanilla. What you were looking at was that. On my PerMa test, you're saying I've got a SKYRIM. No, I don't. Don't have that in my load order. Someone said I had a SKYRIM something in my load order. I really don't. You're probably thinking of the... let's have a look. Actually, not even that one seems to have SKYRI installed anymore. That's my SKYRIM mod sanctuary. That should have SKYRI things installed. I'm actually getting really, really tired, aren't I? It's probably a bad time to be looking for this. But no, on the PerMa test one, I've got SKYRI deactivated, and if anything, if I had anything that was trying to use it, it would crash. For example, audio overhaul SKYRI, that would crash, and so on. Go to the profile while you remove PerMa to see if it really was PerMa that removed the 50% armor. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether it was. I don't think it was. I don't think it's PerMa that's done it. I think it's one of my other mods. It's there, BCS. Okay. Oh, I've just crashed everything. That's really not good. Close. Thank you. Book covers SKYRIM.es. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Book covers SKYRIM.esp. Are you sure you're not thinking of my SKYRIM mod sanctuary profile? BCS SKYRI patch EN. That's okay because I've got SKYRI installed on that profile. Although apparently I've unplugged it as well. But that's my SKYRIM mod sanctuary. This is my PerMa test. Does not have it. Does? Wait, what? Now it does. There it is. Okay, am I tripping? I might be tripping. Yes, I am, aren't I? Okay. All right. Out of curiosity, why the hell is that not failing? Oh, it doesn't actually matter. Why have I got a bloody patch for that then? Compatibility. Ah, there we are. Don't need that one. All right. Okay. But it didn't actually crash anything, and that certainly won't affect the crossbows. That certainly won't affect the crossbows. There were no masters required of that one, which is a bit odd, really, isn't it? That is a bit odd. That does make you wonder. That makes you wonder, what the hell was that needed for? Huh? Change the priorities on those. Right, anyway, so I will try and find that when I'm more awake. And we will see. The installing and removing of testing of mods will always be ridiculously tedious. Yeah, occasionally it is. You may go to sleep, Bushel Mighty. Right, yeah. I am a bit weirded out by that. I'm a little irritated that I can't figure out what it is that is removing the armor penetration. But I will figure it out. I promise you, I will figure it out and I will fix it. Anyway, yes, okay, I'm probably going to go off, and I'm probably going to be up for another 5-10 minutes, but I don't want to do this on camera. I want to wander through things and have a look, because it's going to bug me. I'm not going to sleep until I figure out what the hell is going on. Yeah. So anyway, next time, hopefully I will have figured that out, and I will continue on with testing of other warrior aspects. So it will not be this late again. This late is not a good time for me. Maybe I should play some games this time and I fall asleep on the keyboard. That would probably be more entertaining. So, could I please say, hey, Naomi? Okay. There you go. I have said it. Yes, I'm not going to head to bed until I figure this out. I am going to stop the stream, though, because I don't want to be figuring it out and trying to concentrate on talking and reading the chat at the same time. Believe it or not, it's rather hard to read chat and concentrate on other things. It will be a lot easier for me once I close the chat. All right, so good night, guys.